Okay, and we are back. Oh, unfortunately, it seems like Twitch is going to be a butt and run another ad, even though we just ran one. So I don't know what that's about. Sorry. Maybe it's just a glitch in the system. But let's see here. We're going to do some more control tonight. Hope everybody's doing all right. We are going to pick up where we left off last night. I did a little bit off stream earlier today because I had some time. I did like a side mission and a couple of like random missions that popped up that weren't really like story related, just so that, you know, they didn't take up time during the stream tonight. But yeah, we're just going to pick back up and work on some more story. We're back. We're live. I was disconnected because I turned it off while I was setting up. Let's go. Sweet. All right, well, let's go find our brother, I guess.
Welcome back.
In the containment sector.
Containment.
More story.
The containment sector, the Panopticon, is home to the altered items we find and contain. It is a maximum security prison. It's a vault for the most valuable treasures on Earth. It's a powder keg big enough to blow this world to dust. A temple, a place of worship filled with idols of angry gods. It's all of these, and none of them. It's something more profound, unbelievable, unknowable, something worse. Altered items. We've found many. They appear mundane, but nothing could be further from the truth. They're all powerful, dangerous. They press heavy on our minds because that's their nature. They've been altered because we can't stop thinking about them. We put them on altars because they're used to being worshipped. This keeps them calm. We contain them, but they don't want to be controlled. We study them to discover what makes them tick. If this place were ever reached, it would be chaos of biblical proportions.
So they don't want to be, they can be contained, but they can't be controlled. So they're the brats of the paranormal world. Got it.
Sector Panopticon. Altered items. Maximum security prison. Dangerous.
An eye out for... No. Okay, I guess there's a bunch of enemies in here. And they just keep coming. Okay, let's go. Side mission. Let's see if we find any collectibles. You gotta look for the collectibles, right? Any markers?
Gave us the permission and their regulations.
Down, boy. Let's do some mini. Let's collect this because we're gonna have to kill 1,000 of these things. Might as well get an extra dozen while we're at it, right? All locked up. Oh, that works. Realized it was stuck in the room, so all right, shuck it. In there. Chest in here, oh, yeah. I do not have security clearance for that. There's still something here. I got music. Really gotta upgrade the throw mechanic. Housekeeping. No documents?
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
Bonus shortcut. And this freaking droning does get creepy after a while, doesn't it? Anything up here?
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight, a slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top-secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
I don't remember getting that one the first time I played through.
August 4th, 1964.
Interesting. Maybe I shouldn't come into this room.
In the New York City subway.
Oh. Yeah, I don't have Sector 6 yet. Alright, let's go try the light switch. Hello, Dylan. I forgot about that one. Uh-huh. I'm closed.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
don't have time for
objects
this.
of Power and
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden. Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Jeez.
The employee manual offers a series of helpful actions to assist in mitigating a crisis. Would you like me to list them for you?
No! What's your guys' deal?
Hey, what the hell? That's a weird thing to say. Procedures. Oh dear, continue, no. Unique procedures required. Alter status is suspected by unverified. A blue coffee thermos with a white plastic cap and a logo of the Oh Dear Diner located in Bright Falls, Washington. Cap doubles as a mug. The item responds to Formula I.16, yet no discernible altered effect has been discovered, other than keeping the liquids warm for surprisingly long periods of time. Also worth noting that the coffee from the thermos is always refreshing and strong, no matter its quality, before being poured into the item. The thermos was discovered on the shores of Colorado Lake, outside the town of Bright Falls. Both are known sites of a recurring AWE. See Bright Falls AWE case for further information. According to witness statements, Alan Wake, seen prime candidate Oh, prime candidate program entry. So he was a prime candidate. Okay. Who went missing shortly before the discovery of the thermos. I have been seen, redacted, collecting similar thermoses for redacted purpose. Oh, we finally found a piece of Alan Wake lore.
Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find it.
Yes, we're going after the TV. Actually, completed board countermeasure. And I remember to check this. Board. Select reward. Up. 25 board countermeasures. There we go. Now we don't have to focus on those anymore. Alright, let's go. Can I make something? Charge. I don't have enough to make the charge yet. I do have enough to upgrade spin. Your overlap. Rotot, astral blip. Sample. Use corrupted samples. I'll go ahead and upgrade spin. And hopefully we can get the charge before we get out of here. I can upgrade this too. Hell yeah. Fine, whatever. Good. And that was base game max level, so we're good there. Fire weapon armor damage. Reduced. It's so funny to just see these random items just chilling. The Harley Quinn hammer.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything.
Maybe not.
anyone there?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God. Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shift replacement never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn.
I can't. I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back. I promise.
Okay, okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Let's side quest this bad boy real quick. Let's travel to an Opticon.
You guys didn't bring, like, checkers or anything, did you?
Any active duty security personnel found engaging in non-sanctioned leisure activities will be relieved of duty pending review, sir.
You could have just said no.
I wonder if they added these in the Ultimate Editions. I don't remember this dialogue.
Is the TV back in its box yet? No rush or anything, it's just, you know, an ongoing concern.
Well, I guess I can't do that until after Dylan has been found. That's right. I didn't even read that. Let's back up.
I'll
Sorry.
see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Actually, no. You know what? I'm going to talk to you. Hang on.
Let me know when the hiss are gone. I miss my desk.
Do you like working at the FBC?
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better healthcare. That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here.
How do you keep the altered items under control?
It depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them.
Did he say
Flipping the
singing?
lights 3 times, that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
What's the difference between objects of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OOP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them, making them aggressive. Now they're all raining, I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice metaphor.
It works, man.
Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them. The inner circle. Not that I care.
Trench certainly had his favorites.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no-smoking policy? It does. Just not for Trench. Still, he is the one who put aside funding for the Panopticon. The man did have vision.
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years and voila, supervisor.
I just picked up a gun. Or a gun picked me.
Yeah, which is better, though.
I'll see you later, Langston.
Cell breaches. I'll be here, like always.
Can't do anything about that until we finish this. That's where we came from. We go this way. Soldier. Soldier. Okay, blocked.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Oh, we're going for a ride. I can't remember what power I get from this is levitation.
That thing was Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does. Okay, the TV. Another object of power going nuts. Here we go
Do
again.
this. I'm pretty sure it's going to do something. Levitate. There we go. Go way up.
Okay, dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
And of course stuff spawns. This always happens when you get a new power. Alright. Anybody else? Right. I really want to know what the possessed tunnel of love swan does.
Dylan. He's so close.
This got absolutely trashed.
Hello? Can you hear me? Jesse? Are you there? Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way. We need to get back. I have to see my brother.
I wonder if there's a class 6.
All right, I won't take up too much of your time today, Dylan. Like I said, I want to talk about Jessie, your sister. What about her? I just want to get your perspective.
You can always do that stuff later. I picked it up. I should have the recording now. Oh, crap, there is something up there. There we go. Sorry about that. I felt like I was about to sneeze and I wasn't, and I was. Oh yeah. Okay, I guess there isn't a key card here. I thought maybe there was. I must get it somewhere else then. Or I just didn't go up high enough. Maybe it's up here. It's not. What's on the other end of this bridge? Anything cool over here? Didn't like it. We go to maintenance next. I think it is maintenance next, actually. Alright, we'll go there, otherwise we'll do research. Do I want to increase the duration of levitate? Launch stuff. Maybe let's, oh god, that's an 8 multi-launch. Yeah, let's do this. I keep trying to pick up bigger items, and I can't. There. I have 1 point left. I'll put it into levitate. This will last a little longer. Let's try this panopticon. I still can't do this, can I? Oh, I can. Sweet. Well, I'm here. Let's do this.
Hey, listen to this. Containment failure in Panopticon cell 69. Get it? 69.
I do not see what is humorous about an escaped paranatural entity originating from cell 69, sir.
But you just said it. Come on, you guys. It's funny.
Even
Is
poor
this a
Manning
good
and
time to talk about hazard pay?
really?
I'll see you later, Legs.
Oh crap! I have to
I'll be
talk to
here,
the guy again.
Always.
I bet I have to talk to the guy again. Dang it. Upper Panopticon. Over here, this one.
Keep your eyes open.
Hey, what can I do?
Oh, you're back. Oh, thank you, thank you. If I look away, I don't know what this thing will do. You have to get me out of here. The door can only be opened by the Panopticon supervisor. That's Langston, if he's still around.
Langston. Yeah, I know him. I'll go ask him how to get you out.
Please hurry. My eyes, they can't.
Hey, calm down. Just focus. What's your name?
Focus. Right. My name's Philip, and I think I can hold on for a bit. It's just my eyes. My eyes hurt so much.
Just hang on, Philip.
Poor dude.
Some of the security cameras aren't working. How do I get those fixed?
Maintenance staff will repair any damaged systems once normal operations have resumed, sir.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
There's someone named Philip up in a cell. He's watching a refrigerator and very rapidly losing it.
Philip? Oh shit, I forgot about fridge duty. He's been in there for over a day. I totally forgot.
You forgot about him?
There's a lot going on. The hiss, the Benikoff TV. Considering the number of things I'm juggling, ma'am, I think it's...
Listen, it's fine. We just need to get him out of there. He said you'd be able to open the cell door?
Yeah, I can unlock it on my terminal. There. Done. Door open. But Philip can't just leave. The fridge is behaving erratically. Ocular contact is the only thing that seems to placate it. If we don't have someone in there watching it 24/7, people will die.
I'll figure something out. I'm pretty good with these things.
Being pretty good with altered items isn't standard Bureau procedure, ma'am.
He doesn't know us very well.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Like you just keep calling Frank, rather Langston instead of Fred, like you wanted. There's a lot of that goes on in this bureau.
Hello? Jesse?
I'm back. I'm coming in.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Philip?
If I look away, it hurts me.
Right. I forgot this is a boss fight.
This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it.
Fuck?
Bitch.
Wait, there's no Black Pyramid here. The fridge seems fixed. Did fighting that thing off change something?
All right, let's go talk to Fred. Oh, hey, Harcum.
I told Salvador it was dangerous, but no. Why, listen. How'd it go? Where's Philip?
Philip's gone.
Fred's dead,
Something
man.
happened before I could get him out.
Poor Philip. He never did like fridge duty. But if you're here, then who's watching the fridge?
The fridge is fine now. I took care of it.
You don't just take care of altered items. What did you do?
I touched it and wound up in the astral plane. This thing was in there. It was huge, had one big eye. Wasn't friendly.
We've been getting reports from the astronauts lately about something fitting that description. The astral plane is usually connected to our world through objects of power, not altered items. If this thing is linking itself to altered items, then it's clearly powerful. This may happen again.
Do you think that thing is what got Philip?
Must have been. The Panopticon is a dangerous place. The agents all know the risks. But, since you're some sort of altered item whisperer, I've got a list of others for you to corral. The Hiss are causing containment breaches left, right, and center. Here, start with these. I'll see if there are any others missing while you're gone. My life just got a whole lot easier.
I didn't mean to sound
I'll see you later,
dismissive.
Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
I mean, it sounded dismissive. I was just saying, "Oh, hi," you know, because like I just noticed you there. Oh,
The sudden stop gets things tonight. Can't believe I'm missing an Alex Casey movie for this.
sudden what? Sudden stop. They're making Alan's books into movies now. Boy, there's a surprise. Okay, good. Are you playing with your color settings, Erica, or is my computer just being weird? Here, I'm gonna send you this because it's the end of the world, but it is kind of funny. Does that. Chat pause due to scroll. Oh. Nope, pause due to scroll. I'm gonna do it anyway. One second, guys. Sorry. It's just Twitch be twitching. Okay, here we go. I got 3 points, so let's add some levitation. I want to do bouncing. I think I will hold on to this and do punch and crumb strat. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I don't know if it's on the computer too. I wonder. Nope, it's just in the OBS. Huh. Okay. Oh. Construction. Can I make my gun? Nope. But I can upgrade spin again. Ooh. Sure, might as well. It's my primary gun anyway. Fire, I don't think I really need rate of fire on this bad boy. Care about damage. I really don't care about damage because the way we're playing this. I just want to hold off on that then. Oops. Shield energy cost. Just do that, but I don't really care about shield. Oh, no, wait, I do need that. Oh. Thank you, Erica. Travel to executive. I like how you get Polaris on the loading screens and then I don't know. First, I just think it's a nice touch. Oh yeah, coin. Box tokens. Only gives me side quest.
Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous.
Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation from maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
What's
My
the deal
lord.
with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
He's just a little eccentric, that's all.
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retired due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
Good. Yeah.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. Lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it?
Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, you know, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
Why she goes down there by herself. Also, she talked about wanting to look for something and make sure the hiss didn't get it.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
I like this dude.
I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My old ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Heptonstall, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish.
And I won't let them stay hiss.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the hiss signal I can arrange. But how did Darling create it?
Events. Is this for me? Oh, right. His speech.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he?
I need to know. He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
Finally getting to the stuff that ties into Alan Wake as well. Here's it's on this side.
They're endangering us by bringing
What was that?
If Trent was still around, he'd stop
Okay. Process creation television series. Oh, okay. Promising, especially considering content precisely what we're looking for. It's called Night Springs. It has been off the air for a few years now. That was the show that was on Alan Wake. Dun, dun, dun. That's on the other side. I think it's over here.
Apparently the director restored HRA production. They're already getting other survivors out of safe rooms.
Great. Maybe I can get back to my office soon. I miss having a door to close on people.
I think you're gonna have to endure the inconvenience a little longer.
And 20.
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall, your CIA spy shit, god.
Sounds about right. Cafeteria, nostalgia departments. It's not that. Where the hell is Dylan? Oh, here. Maybe, nope. Oh, okay. Not put the record on. Let's just go to this because that's a whole other. Dylan on the upper level. I'm on the upper level, aren't I?
Marshall abandons us. I'm sick of no one telling us
What's
what's
that?
going on.
Information's always been on a need-to-know basis. Well, I need to fucking know.
Which promotion? Her promotion based on her work at the existing events many ongoing research matters. Research specialist, okay.
Upper level executive, damn it.
What do you know about this Arish guy?
I heard some rangers saying you saved them in maintenance. They were attacked by a new kind of hiss, and Arish got them out.
Alright, but still. A security guard leading rangers? I don't know if I like taking orders from a mall cop.
Well, first of all, he was a ranger, technically. But sure, whatever, man. There are too many sticky notes in this room.
Did you see that hiss they marched through here? Why the fuck didn't we put a bullet in that thing's head?
I heard it's the director's brother. Would you shoot your brother?
That's no one's brother anymore. He's the enemy, plain and simple.
Is that so? I can understand her issue, though. He's not technically his. He's not like the rest of them.
Orders us to just sit on our asses and then leaves? What's the deal?
She must have her reasons. She's probably out doing some recon.
Then she should have taken us with her. I need some action, goddammit.
Well, you were just chomping at the bit, aren't you, lady? Yeah, that's the way to my office.
I can't believe we just let a hiss stroll in here.
There we go.
You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been in there. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's Dylan.
White pearls,
Can
but
you
yellow
hear
and
me?
red in the eye.
Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
Into the way. You've always been in there. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please?
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No.
Yes, he does.
No. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only truth. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it.
And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny. I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister.
The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option.
Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
I think he has more dialogue, right? Yeah. Oh, there's the key. It's level 6 code.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here, so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever.
It was nice.
Totally.
Really nice.
Yeah, you were in charge and...
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted.
Sister was sorry
None
about
of
that.
it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game. And it was a fucking boring game. But you
Hey,
couldn't
now.
stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office. Something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
The actor who did this character... The actor who did that character, who played Dylan, he's got the psycho look down pat.
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him.
Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay, thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
The thunderstorm distorts you.
No kidding. Good grief, though.
Through a mirror, the inverted is made right.
Maybe I'm just here to punish myself.
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream.
One of these, or two of these, had to do with
Maybe
Bound and
it's
Wake.
all a dream.
Do I keep playing these?
Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place.
This is it.
And there was a dark man there. His name was Mr. Door.
Mr. Door.
And he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In another world, the cop was real. Door said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
Through time, the thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes.
Makes sense. Mr. Door wants to run his own show, man. Doesn't want competition.
Leave your insides by the door.
Here we go again. Once more with feeling.
Let me guess. You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. Yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
Oh. That's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream. This very dream! He said just now! And repeated it again now! I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there. And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Okay, Dylan. That's good.
Is he still in there?
That was the
Or is
last
this
one.
the hiss playing mind games?
That was the last one. Okay. It's funny because, like, if you didn't know, like, if you played through this the first time, you wouldn't know the thing about Mr. Door actually ties into the next game. I thought there was a door behind him, but it was a reflection. Whoops. Okay, prime candidate program in containment. Means I need
employees before, but this is too much. We need to do better.
Fuck if they're in there. We go around that way. No.
I don't want maintenance, I want containment. Another point, okay. Travel to that's a different section, that's right. Because I want to see what was in that one room I couldn't get in earlier. Dart over there real quick. Oh. Action of Jesse. This way. Alright. No. Well, that's it. Okay, well, yeah, this is one of Langston's oh, damn. Quick side trip, because I know this is one of the escaped altered items.
That must be one of the missing ultimatums.
Yes, you have to literally play red light, green light. This thing. Oh, dang it, I tried to move too soon. Oh! Okay. So because I haven't upgraded this, it does count against me on this one. It didn't count against me the first time. But when I did this, I also had like maxed out levitate.
Less escaped altered item to worry about.
All right. Got another fight. I think I was supposed to take the elevator, wasn't I? Oh, P6 cells on this level. That's right. This is the right way. Hold on. Hello? I must have run too fast. Turn. It is. I'm trying to shortcut. Hey, it worked. Let's travel to logistics. Containment. I'm sure it was here, wasn't it? Yeah. This. If nothing else, I can come in here now.
Mark Gibson, male, age 28, returned from the astral plane approximately 13 minutes ago. This was his 21st dive. Patient is experiencing migraine-like pain, intense pressure behind the eyes, and partial blindness. He has no recollection of his time in the astral plane and appears severely disoriented. Preliminary examination revealed no immediate cause, so we will be sending patient for x-rays and... What the fuck is that thing? God, it burst right out of him. Call Black! Get Marshall!
I think something hitched a ride. Shortcut unlocked. Some sound.
Easy peasy.
Alright, here's one of Langston's runaways. Oh! I guess we're not done yet. One, two. I get it. I got it. Oh, maybe. Huh. There, Prime Candidate Program. Here we go. Mirror.
To find new prime candidates. After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6, Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents, they're gone, casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family, my daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two, P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
I wonder which prime candidate number Alan was.
The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
Oh right, I'm supposed to kill the enemies with launch. Forgot about that. Whoop. That's fine. Just takes one hit. I think this is where we're really starting to get stuff to tie the two worlds together. I seem to recall a very obvious dossier in this room. Maybe it wasn't in here. Maybe it was in a room that looked like this. Come on. Bright Falls, there we go. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, Washington, resulted in a fictional story written by author Alan Wake, creating an AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. Response: Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13, 2010, by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker that an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls, Washington, refer to events investigated in 1970, 76, and 78. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, the current sheriff of Bright Falls. So the sheriff who helped us out, who seemed not too freaked out about what was going on, like almost like she kind of had seen this shit before, was the daughter of a bureau agent. What a surprise. A bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted. Refers to 1970 redacted Thomas Zane, 76 and 78 Odin Anderson, Tor Anderson. Alan Wake was believed to redacted instigator. Eyewitness reports highlighted an old light switch, possible object of power. That redacted missing. I wonder if you get past all this redaction somehow. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but no body was recovered in the search. Oh yeah, because he's in the dark place now. UPS video.
I wish things had gone differently and ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things. Finding the projector will.
There we go.
Ordinary. So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6. And the sister as well. I mean, once we catch up with her, but the boy, that's so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. Like, I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
I wonder if we ever actually find out what happened.
Ordinary. There's so much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something.
There we go. Agent killed during blah, blah, blah. Blunt force injuries to the head and neck, extensive trauma of the abdominal region, lacerations and contusions of the upper and lower torso, fracture of the spinal cord between the L1 and L2, a fulsion fracture of the 3rd through 10th ribs, left and right, Blunt force injuries of the extremities, abrasions, lacerations, contusions of the extremities, dislocation of left and right elbow. Good God, he just fucking like crumpled this person up. Darth Vader, eat your heart out. After examination, it was determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the redacted was contorted through. Oh, okay.
Boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6, and the sister as well. I once.
Those cases. Oh, right. This is where I got the thing for Bright Falls. There's P6. How about P7? P7.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
She was P7.
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Movements.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan. And other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
They've got recordings of her therapy sessions too. Interesting.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Boom.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments. Very different ones, sure, but both in a cell of some sort. Am I out of the cell now, or is all this, the house and being the director, just another cell? Who's really in charge here?
Wait, I'm supposed to do... I need to start doing the charge thing for the shield. Oh, right, I gotta clear.
We're going back home. Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
Can't go in there. Actually, I could. Since we're not playing by normal rules right now. Already complete a board countermeasure? I did. Can't make. Still can't make charge. Damn. I could do one of those if I don't want to. Okay.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby. There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
It's like giving me the quest to do synchronicity. A side mission. weird. What if that mirror was there to get you to throw something at it? It's like a psychological test. Restored power yet, okay. Evaluation.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. First caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident. But this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they say. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Fort Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? No.
Aliens. That's bullshit. I know they're lying.
Now I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
That's a Euro-funded radio show, huh?
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our... There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Little flashes, like when the video's ending, are always so weird, like uncanny. Oh, that? I think that's the recording I was already listening to. Yeah. No, it isn't. It's something else. Man, what is this? Like, shortcut? Nope. Okay. I need to shield charge everybody.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Fagan, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Robert. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neo. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neo turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
That did not end well. God, if I'd have done this without shut up all the whispering. Of course I would have. Should have done this before I played that video. Folks. I can't be in charge. Oh, let's get this off my list. There we go. That Casper? Looks like Trenchman. I wonder who Trench is with in that photo. Salvador.
Let's see what they have on Ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump. Ugh. Slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes.
Thomas Zane.
Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter.
Weird.
It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No!
Who's not
No.
dead?
Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse.
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
This is like right before I came here, apparently. Right. Could be anything that's anything under level 4. Might as well just do that. Double up on it, right? This is almost full. Just out 2 while I'm at it.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
And of course something attacks. Because why wouldn't it?
We should check that lab.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Finally, we get the Alan Wake quest. Wait. What do we call it? When I get to the next checkpoint. I got some stuff I gotta do in the morning. If that would work. Yeah, we'll do that one. Let's get our points into this. Oh well. I won't do the reset, I don't need to. I'll get it eventually. I just won't worry about the slam. They want us to go to research, but I'm going to go to the central executive. So we start in, I guess, what is perceived to be our safe space. I'll change my outfit now too, can I? Yes, I can. Crazy. Force to save. There we go. Okay, I think we're going to call it there tonight. Let me look and see. I don't think. I don't see anybody to. Oh, well. Then it updated. There's a bunch of people. None of it really lines up with what we're doing, I think. Plus, there's only a couple of us, so maybe that's what we'll just do. We'll just end it tonight. Won't raid out or anything. Depending, I've got some stuff I'm supposed to try to get done tomorrow. Depending how long that takes, or how late I get home, I might pick this up again because I think we're pretty close. We're relatively close to the end. Plus, we've got We just unlocked the section that's really focused on Alan Wake, which is kind of the objective of playing this in the first place. So maybe tomorrow night we'll at least finish the story, and then maybe we'll do another. If we need to, we'll do like a short stream that just focuses on the Alan Wake stuff. It's a really, which is of course the really important thing for why we're playing this in the first place. But appreciate everybody coming, hanging out, lurking. Arca for coming in and squashing follow bots when they faster than I can blink, apparently. Yeah, have a good night.